Hey, what's up everybody? Brian here with the Holy Roller, playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise. On each and every cruise we go on, we get a free cruise to go on another, which is awesome. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We've been working out a series here where we started with 300, now we have 800, and we're gonna try to get it to 900. Here we go. Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps and winning free cruises. I'm gonna show you what it's all about, so let's get rolling. All right, as you can see, we already have it set up with 64 across. This is at the $10 level. So it's 10, 10, 12, 12, and 10 and 10. That's $64. Now, when the puck is off, the bets are off. We're gonna roll the dice, and every roll, we would be risking $64 on every roll. But what if we took $65 and put it on the don't pass and risked that on the very first roll? Then if the 7 comes, we would lose all this 64, but we would get paid 65. All we have to do is get no 7-11 right now on the come out. When that's off, a 2 or 3 wins, wins 60 or 50. What is this? 50? No, we need 60. What do we need? 65. All right, so here's 60, 65. There we go. So it wins $65. All right. The 12 is a push or a bar of the 12. 12 doesn't matter. So here's 65. We're going to risk 65 on one roll right now on the come out and see if we can get past. No 7, no 11. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll even put an 11. That doesn't matter. Let's just do it. Here we go. And it's a 5. All right. We got past it. All right. Now you might say, now, if the 5 comes, you lose $65, and if the 7 comes, you win $1. Okay, so you would get paid $14. So you're pretty much gonna lose $51 if a 5 rolls. Okay, so this is the $10 level. So I think every hit that we get, we'll put on the 5 until it pays. And so I'll show you. Let's see if we could do it. Let's see if we can miss that 5. Here we go. And it is a 6, okay? So we got a 6, and that's going to pay 1 for 15, okay? And so $14 or 1 for 15. So now we could take this to $25, okay? So let me just leave it red so I can show you. So that pays 35, okay? So if it pays 35, if a 25 hits, it pays 35. You'll see that the hit that we just got, plus if it hits again, would be $50 or $49. We have to get one more hit and put it on the 5. And so let's do that. Let's make this the 25 like we talked about. And now let's get one more hit over here and put it on the 5 to pay. Then we'll definitely be ahead. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it. And it's a 7 out. Wow. Okay. So let's take this back to 64. Okay. And the reason why I'm doing that, just for timing, because we get paid 65 for the 7 that came. And that's the difference of $1. Okay. Now we did throw in $1 to make that 25. So here it is. That's that $1. Okay. So now we have to get past this again on a come out, different shooter. So I hope you followed along with that. But what happened was we lost all this money and we won 65. So that's why I just left it there. Just for the sake of time, okay? All right, can we get past this no 7, no 11 right now on the come out? Here we go, and it's a 10, all right, a 10. Now, a 10 is a little bit easier because a 10 and a 4 to make, to pay for this, I believe one hit would be enough. So let's see if we can get one hit, miss the 10. Here we go, and it is an 8, all right? So there's the 8, and so the 8 pays 1 for 15. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to 25, and on a cruise you have to buy it, okay, which means I'm getting change for that, so that's in my rack, so I could put in one more dollar. So what that means is it's a commission or a tax to buy that bet. Anything above $20 and above, you'd have to, whoops, not an on. You would need a buy button. And so now we have that. Okay. So it's a 5% commission basically. That's why it costs $1 for 25. And so now if that hits, it's going to pay $49. So let's say it pays $50, and then we have the money that we got from that one hit that would cover that. So we would be down maybe $2 if a 10 came. So let's see if we can get another hit, and then we'll just start racking it, I guess, and see if we can make some money and turn this in. We need a long roll, but right now we're about broke. One hit, put it on the point, and you're even. All right, here we go. Let's see. And it's a 10. Wow. Okay, we lose this. Okay. We have to pay $1, right, for 50. Okay. So let's say that's that 50 right there. And then remember so we basically lost, I would say, $3 on that. But if we take this down and it goes to 10, right, we get our dollar back for taking that down, okay? And that paid 50. Sorry. So let's do it backwards. I'm sorry, this is kind of confusing. So we lost this money. The $1 that we paid, we didn't need to pay, so we actually get it back, okay? Because we're taking this down. So you can see it's $75. Let's get some 5 reds for that. And we're going to put this back to 10. And you can see that we have our 50, 65, and we put it here. Now, what did we lose? We lost the money that we paid for the VIG to place that bet. To act the first time. So we lost $1. But actually 64 stays here, and 65. So we had 65 and 65 because we had 64, right? And we paid $1 for the VIG. So that's pretty interesting how that worked. Now let's see, because we're going to risk again $65 on a come out roll. Same shooter. Let's see what happens. And the dice are off the table. Let's see if we can miss the no 7, no 11. Here we go. And it's a 5. All right. So 5. Okay. So now the point becomes 5. And now that the point is 5, we want no 5 for this. And so we're going to have to put our first couple hits on the 5. 2 hits. Let's see if we can do it. And there's a 7 out. Wow, that was a really quick 0.7 out. And so you know what that does? Is that pays us a difference of $1 because there's 64 that we lost and we get paid 65. So we're just putting it back up. Here's the dollar difference. All right. Okay, here we go. One more time. We keep risking on that come out roll. Let's see if we can miss the 7-11. A 2 or 3 would be great. Nope, there. I knew it happened sooner or later. So here's 65 gone, okay? And remember, now we're going to risk this 64 with no backup, with no insurance, okay? That was a natural winner on the pass line, loser on the don't pass. All right, here we go. And it's a 5, all right? So now we pretty much have to get $65 to pay for that. And so the way we're going to do it is every hit we're going to put it on the 8, then we're going to collect the 8. This will be called like a towering 8, or some people call it a cliffhanger. We're just going to put everything on the 8 and only collect on the 8. All right, there's a 5. There's a 5. So that pays 1 for 15. Let's actually let them pay us $14, okay? $14 for that 5, right? And we're going to put everything on the 8, right? So there's 14. We're going to put 12. We're going to make it look like, or press the 8, make it look like 24. And here's another $2 that we'll put in our rack. All right. So that was a winner. Puck is off. Establish a new point. Here we go. And it's a 6 this time. A 6. So the point is 6. Remember, we're collecting on the 8. And anything else, we're putting it on the 8. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. And it's an 8. All right, so we're going to collect the 8. And so that pays $28. All right, so let's throw in 2 for 30. Okay, and you can see that here is $30 of our 65, plus we have a little bit there, but we're mainly just collecting the 8. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get some more hits. And it's a 4, okay, 4. Now 4 pays 18, and with 4 paying 18, that's a perfect, because it's multiple of 6s, so it's a perfect amount to put on the 8. So let's see, that is 25, 30, 35, 42. 42. All right. So let's make it look like 42. So we'll get a green chip for this one and a red chip for that one, or check. Right on. Okay, so now we got 42, which pays, what is 42 pays 54? All right, here we go. So let's see if we can get that 8 to hit. Remember, we only collecting on the 8. All right, here we go. And it is a 4 again. And so that's another 18. Now you might say, please rack something. Rack it, Brian, rack it. All right, let's see what we got here. There is another 25. Okay. And here is another 5. All right. So that means we're going to $60. We have $60. Remember when we lost 65 here and we won? So we could pull it down, but we want to collect on the 8. Let's see if we can get that 8. Am I pressing my luck? Let's see. Here we go. And it is a 9. 9. And so that pays 14. All right. And so the $10 pays 14. So that means we're going up $12 here on the 8. Now you might, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, just don't do it. Get your 60. Let's do that because we've lost that 65. So let's take this, put it over here. Make sure we get our 65 back and see what our 8 is, okay? So here is 65, right? And that puts our 8 to 36, all right? And 36 pays 49? Yeah, I think so. I think so. No, 36 pays 42. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, here's our 65 back. We're going to put that right there in our rack. And we have a difference right here. And so let's put that in our rack as well. All right. I wish I knew the payouts. All right, here we go. Man, such a professional channel here. All right. Here we go. Hopefully now I don't know if I hit that, if I'll pay it correctly. All right, here we go. So we want to put it on the 8, right? Here we go. And it's the 8. And what do we pay? What do we pay? A 36 that is 42. All right? So that is correct. All right, so here we go. We got 42, 25, 30, 42. All right. And remember, we're only collecting on the 8. Let's take the 8 to 30, and that way it pays 35, okay? You might say, no. Keep pressing that thing. Keep pressing that thing. All right, here we go. We'll put it here. We see where we're at. We got some money back. We definitely not up that $100 we want to be, but we're kind of going after the 8. So here we go. We locked up some. So let's see if we could just collect on the 8. And this time, because we have our money back, we'll start spreading out this way. Instead of doing the towering 8 or the cliffhanger on the 8, let's get the 8 to 30, yeah. But then let's press each number. We'll actually power press any other number that hits. How about that? Because we got our money back. We're playing Well, we're almost playing for free. Let's see what we got. We got 25, 30, 40, 45, 48 of our 60. So let's get one more hit, and then we'll start power pressing. All right, there's a 6, winner 6. Okay, so the winner 6, and that is $14. And so let's go ahead and same bet that, especially on a winner 6. And that way we could kind of see where we're at here. So this is all of our profit money. So let's count this up just so we can kind of see what we have. And here is that there. This comes in as a quarter. So look at that. We have $62 out of 64 that we started with. And that is high. So why don't we bring that back down? You might say, no, I thought we were doing a towering 8. Now we're bringing it back down. Now look, we have $75, $80. So we're definitely in the profit now. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to actually do the double tap. And we're going to do the double tap on all the numbers, which means we want to hit each one of these numbers twice. Let's see. Let's get a come out roll, see what gets established. And it's a 10. All right. So remember, we're playing for free now, and we have a point of 10. So let's see what happens here on the roll. There's an 8. All right. So if you've been watching the channel, you know that on a $12 8, it's going to pay 14. We're going to throw in $4 because 14 plus 4 plus this 2 that's there will make it $30. Okay. So now we have a $30 8 again. And we're hoping for another 8 to hit, and then we'll bring it back down to 12. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. There's a 6, and so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to throw in for $4, or here is 5, and they'll give us $1 change, and it will look like $30 on the 6 as well. All right, so now let's see if we can get a 6 and 8. All right, here we go. And there it is, a 6. Okay, now the 6 hit. And so the 6 pays $35. Okay. So watch this. We're going to take this down. Let's throw in $2 and bring it back to 12 and bring the $50, $55 to our rack. So what we're doing is we're keeping it separate here. This is kind of our money that we had when we started here, really. So I think we had, let's see, we have, okay, there's 25, so there's that. All right, so this shows you how much money that we're up right here. We're up $63, okay? And remember we had that 64 out there. This is our original 700 right here, okay? So I'm keeping it separate so we know where we stand. All right, we're still doing double tap, which means you want to hit it twice, then bring it back down or regress. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we get. And it's a 9. All right, on a 9, we're throwing in $1. So let's throw in $1 here. And that means it's going to take it 14, 1 for 15, plus 10 is 25. All right, so we're taking that to 25. Let's see if we can get another 9. Oh, 7 out. All right, so all of this comes down, and we have, what do we have here? It looks like we have a profit of $62, which means that we almost got our money back for the 64 that was out there. Now, I know you might say, no, you got a lot more because you won it back and that was a good roll. But overall bankroll, okay? All right, so let's go because we're gonna put that money out, and we need to add $2 more to that. So here's 5 for that 5, and so we're gonna add 2 more. Put this there. And that means let's get some reds for those. So here's 50 for these. Okay. And so now we could go up or across and we'll have the 64 across, and let's do it. Let's get our $65 on the don't pass. Now, we were always trying to play catch up there on one. One worked for us, one didn't. So it's a 50-50 shot either way. And so here we go. Some would say no, it's more than a 50-50 shot because you have a greater odds on the don't. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what happens. And it's a 6. A 6. So the point is 6. And now remember, we're going to have to put 2 hits on that 6 to cover here. Let's see if we can get 2 hits without hitting that 6. And it is, nope, we can't. There it is. And you might say, wow, I told you. All right, here is the $14, right? And we lose here, okay? So we lose that. We're going to do the towering 8 again. So we're going to take that. Let's just power press that by throwing in $4, okay? This one wouldn't count, so we're going to... No, yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. Sorry, let's see what this is. 20 and 30, yeah, $4 or $1 change, and that makes that 30. All right, so we're taking the 8 to 30. We're power pressing, kind of double tap, but we're actually just going to put everything on the 8 and see if it hits. So we got our 6, lost our don't. We're assuming somebody else is the shooter, and so here we go, and it is a 7. All right, 7. That would have lost on the don't again, and there's a 5. All right, so there we're at the 5. So we got a 5. Let's see if we can get some hits here. And it is a 12 midnight boxcars, all the dots, and a 10. All right, 10 is $18. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to put it all right there. And that looks like 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. What is that? 50. 53. I think it has to be 50. Am I messing up here? 54. What does 54 pay? I don't even know. Let's make it 36. No, 42. Let's make it 42. What is that? 30, 35, 40, 42. All right. Here we go. Sorry, professional channel here. And so now we have 42. And I happen to know that 42 does pay 49. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we can get that 8. Here we go. And it is a yo 11. Yo 11. And what do we got next? An 8. We got it. And it did pay 49. What we're going to do is we're going to throw in 1 for 50. Okay? So there we go. So of our 65, we have 50 back. Let's put it right over here just to keep track. And let's see if we can get another hit. Let's go. And it's a 6. A 6. And that's a $14 winner, right? So let's go ahead and just rack that because that is close to getting our 65 back. It's actually $64. So we're down $1. We could take that down like this to 30 again. And we definitely have the money that we lost. And you might say, why you keep playing the don't? Because you keep having to win the don't back just to get to profit land. All right, take it easy. Here we go. And it's a 7. It's a 7. Good thing I regressed that 8 down. All right, let's take this and let's make it 12. And this 64, for the sake of time, we're just going to take it out of here. 64. All right, here we go. So there's our $64 that we're putting back up. Put me back up, dealers. All right, and because we lost this that one time, I think it's time to go back out on the don't. Let's do it. And there's 60. There we go, $65. $65. Here we go. And again, 50-50 shot. We'll see what happens. All right, no 7, no 11. Let's see what happens. And it's a 5. It's a 5. So let's see. We didn't get the 5 last time. Maybe we won't get it this time. But we'll still do where we put the first 2 hits on the 5. Here we go. Let's see. Let's miss the 5. Oh, the 7. See, that's where it worked this time, folks. It worked this time because the difference between $64 and $65 is $1 right there. All right. So we didn't lose that time. All right, we got $1 we'll put in our rack. And let's go ahead and come out again. And we're just going to be coming out again and see what we get here. Here we go. And it is a 10. 10. Point is 10. And so we're going to put 1 hit on the 4 and 10. All we need is 1 hit to cover that. Let's see what we do here. All right, let's see. And it's a 3. 3, shocker. 1, 2, 3. And it's an 8. All right, we have an 8. And so an 8, we're pretty much going to throw in $4. And we're going to take that to 30, okay? Oh, actually, no, sorry. Let me take that $4 back. And let me take this back to where it was, because we're going to get paid 14. Sorry, so we're going to get paid 14. And we're going to just go ahead and make this look like 25. So in order to do that, we're going to take this 3, we're going to throw in a 5, and then we're going to pay that vig, right? So we make this a buy bet for 25, and now we should be good. So now the 10 comes, or the 7, we're fine. We just want to see all these other box numbers hit, and we could just collect, or we could just put a towering 8, or we could do the double tap. Let's do the double tap from here. All right, here we go. And it's a 9. All right, so we're doing the double tap, which means a 9 hit. So we're throwing in $1, so that 1 for 15, which will make that 25. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens on this next one. 9, back to back on the 9, and that's great because that pays $35, and that I like it on the 5 and 9 because then you just put that right back. There you go. So let's go ahead and rack that. And here we go on another roll. So let's see what happens. There's the 10. We got the 10, which means we lost this, right? And we're going to throw in $1, and they'll pay us the 50. So let's take this, and they'll pay us the 50 for the 1. Then we'll take this down, and then they'll give us the $1 back. Let's get it in reds or nickels. And let's put $10 back so you can see 65. All right, $65 goes right there. Okay. All right, let's put that $1 right there. And that's the $1 we threw in, I guess, or whatever. I don't know what happened, but we got, okay, here we go. Are we at 900 yet? 5, 6, 7. No, we're actually, well, yeah, I mean, we're up. We're up. It doesn't feel like we're up, but we're up. Okay, here we go. Let's get another roll, another come out roll. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, it's a 7. So we lose this $65 down. That's a natural. Let's get a point established. There's a 12. That's not good for the fast line. So, and there's a 10. So now we're back out on the 10. Now let's go straight into that towering 8. We're going to put everything on the 8. Let's do it. And it's an 8. All right. So you might say, only collect on the 8. I heard you say only collect on the 8. So 1 for 15. We're collecting that. We're collecting on the 8. We got to get our $65 back. There's 15 of it. We just need 50 more dollars. Here we go. And it's a 5. 5. That's going to be $14. And we're going to put the let's power press a little bit, and let's throw in some money here, because that will be 24, 25, 26. There we go, 30. We threw in $4 so we can make that 8 look like 30. All right, here we go. And it is a 9. 9. So that is another $14. So let's do it again. Let's go big or go home. Let's throw in the $4, $1 change, so that we could take this straight up to, what is that going to? Let's see. That's going to 35, 40, 42. Okay, sorry. Put in a little bit too much. All right, there we go. 42 pays 49. This is we need an 8 to hit, and we'll get our money back that we lost. There it is. There it is. All right, so now that pays one for 50, right? 1 for 50. Sorry, one more green. Let's take this back down to 30, okay? And let's rack it so we can lock up some profit. So we not only got our original money back that we lost, but we have a little bit of profit. All right, so on the don't. All right, so now here we go. Let's keep going. Let's keep it rolling. All right, there's another 8. We're collecting on that 8, and it is $35. There's another 35. Let's put it right here and roll. Let's go. And there is a Yo 11. Yo 11, and a 10 would be fine. There is a 5, and a 5, 1 for 15. All right, instead of the towering 8, let's go into double tap. We'll throw in 1 for 15 and make this a $25 5. All right, here we go. 8 or 5, and there's an 8. There's an 8, so that's $35. And the only thing we're not doing is we're not regressing on that 8. And you know what? At this point, let's not regress on the 5 either. Anything that hits, let's power press it. Huh? There's a 3. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get that 10. Oh, 7 out. 7 out. All right, so we lost all this, and we did make some money. Let's see where we're at, because we've been playing for a while, and perhaps maybe we don't want to press our luck too much. But we had 800, I think. Is that what we had? Or 7? Were we going from... no, we had 800. Okay, so let's see where we are. Let's see. There's 6, 7, 8. So we are almost there. Let's see. We got 50, 65, 71. So let's use this profit money and see if we can't just do it with our profit money. And the way we're going to do this is let's go high on the 8. Let's do a $18 6, and let's do a $15 5, and let's do some hard ways with this money. We're going to see which we have 4 units here, and if any of the points is one of the hard ways, we're going to go high on the hard way. Let's see what point gets established. And we're going to go into like a little iron cross in a second too, and see if we can get some. We just need maybe one hit of that 8 and should be good. There's a 9, so the point is 9. So let's see what we could do. Let's see if we can get it. Let's put it high on that hard 8 since we're going for the 8, and we'll do the other hard ways like that. All right, here we go. Let's get it. And oh my goodness, 7 out. So at this point, we've been playing for a while. We had our hedging system in place. It worked. It didn't work. It worked. It didn't work. That's what a hedging system's for. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But we're able to walk away with our original 800. We didn't get to 9. So that's what we tried on this video. And sometimes you just got to say, okay, it's not working. Let's go. Let's walk away with our original bankroll. That's why I put all of our profit out to try to make that a little bit. And we could have walked away, but we walk away at the 100 mark, not the 70, whatever it was, $71 or whatever. All right, thanks for watching, and watch this video if you want to see something else, and subscribe. And we hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya.